Hey friends, it is Becky Davidson, and I am super excited to do my 10-minute video today. And it is Social Selling 101, how to convert strangers to suspects to sold. And that's what we want, right? So I'm super excited about this. You might be saying, hey, I know you've been in business 40 years. Why are you teaching on social selling? Well, why I feel like I'm qualified to talk on this is the last 7 years I have been building my business with social selling. I have built a 4,000 person team. I've trained people on social selling. And it is a world where you have to be good at social selling. It's not just calling people up or dropping in, but it is connecting with people on social media. I've taken courses, I've tested, I've tweaked. I've been trained by John Melton, who's ranked 50th in the world in his industry and is one of the best social sellers. I also have been trained by Kimberly Olson, who I think is the god of social selling and has built a massive business through social media. So I am going to share some of the things that I have learned that can help you turn likes and comments into friends and customers. And before I get started, I do have to say, please comment below, introduce yourself, and tell me what is your favorite platform to work on. If you have a social media platform, share it below. Also, shout out to the social media marketing people. I'm not here to take their job or to do social media for them because that's not my thing, but I am here to connect the dots. That is a 1-2 punch. And so please, if you're a social media marketing person, share what you do, what your expertise is, Pinterest, Instagram, what your area of expertise is. So, but let's talk about marketing. I want you guys to stop looking for marketing magic and to start being the magic in your business. So I think there's a lot of people out there, entrepreneurs, that are looking for that magic bullet. They're looking for that viral post. They're looking for that lead magnet that just blows up their business and people just automatically sign up. Well, you can have that happen occasionally, or as you grow really big you can have more of that happen, but we're small business owners growing our business. And so what you need to know, marketing generates leads, conversation converts leads, conversations and sales converts leads to customers. And so we have to really understand the purpose of marketing. And yes, you can get some customers just from your marketing, but you have to be good at knowing how to strike up conversations and convert those to customers. But what is marketing and why is it important? Marketing attracts attention. It makes people know you exist. It validates you. Sometimes we get a new friend. What is the first thing that we do? We go and look at their profile. We check them out. It builds awareness. They know you exist. It builds your brand, your identity. It identifies potential suspects. What's a suspect? Have you ever had someone like a post and you're like, ooh, who is that? Are they interested? So it kind of gives us, maybe tips the hand that they might be a potential prospect or a potential customer. It builds relationship currency. It identifies, people can say, hey, this person's valuable. Look at this. They're connected. They have this relationship currency. This is someone I need to know. You want people to want to know you, right? And it builds know, like, and trust. You know how important, because when we're connecting with people and we're all strangers, we have to somehow determine if we can trust that person. And social media can absolutely do that. What marketing doesn't do is it doesn't close sales. Occasionally you can get some sales, but typically not. It conversations and sales skill do. It cannot or doesn't typically identify specific needs and wants. We have to get into a conversation. It doesn't build really strong relationships. It doesn't help answer specific questions, and it typically doesn't set many appointments. It can a little bit, but we really need to be focused on having great conversations consistently. But let's talk about social selling, why you need to be really focusing on building your social presence, your relationship currency, your social value. Well, first off, there's multiple platforms, and I definitely feel that people should be on multiple platforms. But if you're not really focused on social media, pick a platform. And you can see the stats. Why do you want to build on social media? Why do you want to have a presence? It's selling while you're sleeping. It's showing up. It's like a billboard on the superhighway where your customer can find you and identify you and validate you and see if they even want to do business with you. And we have some great experts that can help in each of these platforms. But I really want to talk about Facebook today because really that's the granddaddy of social media. And quite honestly, in this group, we're all women, we're in a Facebook group. And so, what do we do when we connect with someone in the group? We immediately go and check them out on Facebook. We go to their timeline, and that validates. If we're looking at multiple people considering maybe doing a website design, we go to their profile. Sometimes people say, "Oh, well, I have a business page." Well, that's great, but people don't go to your business page unless you have a really big business. Get your timeline optimized properly. But I do believe that people should have 4 to 5 platforms that they're working on, and you can basically repurpose all that content over multiple platforms, so you don't have to create new content for each platform. But we're going to talk about Facebook because it is the granddaddy of social media, and I always say, hey, if you had a brick and mortar business and the mayor said, hey, I've got 10 free billboards, how many do you want? You take all 10, right? Well, with social media, they are giving us all sorts of free billboards on the super highway where our customers are driving past every single day. So we need to really improve our social media presence and make it attractive, appealing, and um, conversion friendly. And so, just a few tips and strategies, but how to turn your social media into a client attraction magnet. So, one, pick a platform, be consistent on that platform. Pick one. If you're not doing it, you don't overwhelm yourself and try to do four, but pick one and stick with it. Stay consistent and be visible. Out of sight, out of mind. If you're not showing up, people forget about you. People are fickle, and there's so many other people that are promoting to them. If you're not showing up, they're going to go with the person that is showing up. You are the brand. Let me tell you, I heard this a lot of times from social media experts that you have to have your face in there. You have to have your face. And do you think at 59, I really want to market with my face in there? Probably not. But you know what? That is my brand. That is who I am. That is what people can identify. And you can use colors and fonts. And I know that's important. Like Tamara uses the pink, and that's great. But she doesn't have the corner on that color. Anyone can use that color, but she does have the corner on her face. And I think that is our number one brand is our face. And I see a lot of people on Instagram that are just putting their logos. Put your face, make your face the brand because that will be instantaneously recognizable by everyone. No one can copy that. Optimize your social media presence. You know, Facebook, for example, make sure you have a cover photo that is professional. We are professionals. We are the CEO of a multi-million dollar business. I want people to know my brand is important, that this is what I do. I can still put pictures of my family and all the fun pictures, but when people go to my page, I want them to know who and what I am. I want that to be my landing page. I want that to be my income attractor, my client attractor. Post daily. That shows that the doors are open for your business. That shows, hey, when people post, it reminds me of them. Like, oh yeah, I forgot about them. If out of sight, out of mind, keep consistent with your brand and your consistency. I go look on some people, and it's like 2 or 3 months since they've posted. Gosh, if you don't do it at least, I mean, I do it every day. I'm going to put content out every day. I have a specific strategy to be consistent with my content that I'm putting out there. And that is so important. Hire someone if you need to. There's plenty of people that you can hire to do that. Um, Stay top of mind. Of course, I just mentioned that. Jab, 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 right freaking hook. You know, I talk about this a lot, but this is so powerful. Content, testimonials, tips, strategy, give value, give value, give value, share your a little bit about you, let people know, share your family, and then right freaking hook. Give them a call to action that is powerful and they've learned about you and they like you and you're bringing great content and then you bring the right freaking hook. So get really good at that and just keep with it, keep with it, keep with it. It's just like commercials. It takes lots of commercials before people are ready to buy. And so we got to be consistent with our online presence as well. Engage. If you are not engaging on other people's content, you definitely like and comment, show the love that comes back to you. Engage, engage, engage. Grow your audience. I see a lot of people, they have 400, 500 friends on Facebook. I mean, grow your audience on whatever platform, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. The point is you want to grow it as big and bad as you possibly can because that just gives you more eyeballs, more billboards out there. So grow your audience. I have a whole strategy for that. Use every tool. Use the tools because it will attract different people in different ways. And it's telling pieces of your story. I talk about sharing the journey. Share the journey that you're on, things that are going on, facts and features about your business and what you love and success stories. And you can do that through posts, reels, videos, lives, interviews, podcasts, groups. Show up to go up. Strategy to reach out. Do you have a strategy? I can help you with that. We're going to talk about that going forward, but how to make that connection. How do you start? I start with thank you. Thank you so much for that like. Thank you for the comment. Thank you for taking a look at my story. Thank you for checking out my reel. I would love to learn more about you. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Start with that. It's not salesy, it's not spammy. And number 12, learn how to create interest and curiosity. That is where people go, oh, what is that? Tell me more. I'm interested. Well, how do I get that? So I teach how to create interest and curiosity. So if that intrigues you or anything I've said sounds intriguing to you, one, join my Facebook group, Empowered Women Sell More. I'd love for you to be part of my community where we connect, collaborate, and celebrate. Two, my Facebook Live will be this Tuesday. I'm going to go a little deeper in some tips and strategies. Make sure you hop on that. Three, if you did not grab my 25 powerful questions to get to yes, the link is in the comments. And lastly, book a strategy session with me. I want to help you win. I am here for you to serve you, and I cannot wait to help you convert connections to conversations and conversations to customers. And let's make it happen. Let's do it. Have a great day.